Oh, stars.
Alright, I can do it. Watch. Land for girla jurla girl.
Willanti Cilio Gogo Gosh.
Rogri Schwaren. Girland seal.
Pulgwidden Gil Goggery.
Blah 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 blah. Legally good. I nailed it.
Well, it's obviously the only mother here, aka moi.
My owners were really good.
Certain.
But honestly, my dad's a pretty good chef too. I'm pretty sure he could make a better pie. But I would never tell her that.
I don't know. Ivy's the only one who's ever made me pies, so I don't...
My wife. Yes, my wife makes the best pies. Though, if I said otherwise, she'd probably, kill me in my sleep. Oh, hi, honey.
I love the color red.
I guess I would have to say blue.
Dat boy.
It's probably yellow, like the sun.
I like green. It's a solid color.
I really like a soft pink or light blue.
My favorite color has to be red. In the past few days, I've sort of learned what I've thrown away and what I've lost. And I've also learned how much I really hate puns. It was really weird being a dog, but after a while, I got used to it. No! Imp is only trying to save himself. He wants to get out, and I want to live. It's just a mutual, careless thing. Oh boy, I was getting the whole demon vibe from the very beginning. I mean, look at the guy. Who would trust that? I don't think I'll ever get used to it, honestly. I miss being me and being able to say what I want and do what I want whenever I want, but I'm just glad this is temporary. I don't survive. I died. Remember? I think he meant dessert, but my favorite desert is the Arctic desert because it's as cold as my soul. I would take back my ability to hear so I wouldn't have to hear him blabbering on all day. In human years, I'm 16 years old, but also 16 months old in cat years. But the question is, do you like cake?
Hey, I can't tell you a secret. That's why they're called secrets. You're not supposed to tell anybody. Duh! Huh? Why does everybody keep saying I died? I'm right here! And when I grow up, I want to be an explorer. And then I want to find an island and name myself after it. Yeah! If we lived the way that I wanted to, nobody would ever have a bedtime. And we never, ever take baths. And we can eat candy all day long. And then we can have islands named after each other. What does that even mean? I'm not in a clock. I already answered this question. I want to be an explorer. Oh, I'm gonna tell you my favoriteest game. Okay, me and my mommy played this game called Secret Spies, where she hides my toys around the house, and I have to try to find them. And if she sees me, then she chases me. And it's really scary, but it's also really fun.
You'd be surprised how many people in the Rift crack a bunch of stupid puns. So it kind of rubs off on you. I'm sure the squirt will be fine, honestly. I wouldn't have picked her if I didn't think she couldn't do the job. What? Really? I don't know if you noticed, but she's kind of a brat. Yes. Next question. Yeah, funny story about that. Reapers don't really need to eat. Yeah, the thing about being inside of a pocket watch is that you can literally watch the hours tick by. I did a whole lot of nothing. I wouldn't really know. Like I said, Reapers don't really need to eat, but I would definitely go with waffles. Like I said, watching the hours tick by with literally nothing to do but tweedle your stubs. Yes, to answer your question, it's pretty damn boring. That should be easy, but it's not, because I don't remember. Well, I was alive at one point, but I don't really like to talk about it. I am gonna go ahead and hand that one off to Holly. I think she has a picture of me when I was alive. I'm not sure. I guess you could say that I've eaten Reaper rocks before, but that was usually whenever I got spiked down by the big shot Reapers. Auditioning? What? Oh, you're talking about my voice actor. Okay. Hey, Ray! Well, to be completely honest, Holly sent me a private message on YouTube asking me if I wanted to shoot her an audition for the character because she thought that I fit the role. And I saw the trailer for 12 and I thought, I'd love to help develop this project. And so I auditioned for Imp and the rest is history. Yeah, it's sort of another thing. Reapers don't really fall in love either. I mean, once you kind of hit the underworld, basic earthly concepts kind of go out the window. Other than that, May's doing fine. A little bit shooken up, but I can't blame her. Like I said, I kind of twiddle my stubs, and, what's a Google? Is that like some kind of food? People are crazy. Well, the reason that I chose May is that... What? Spoilers? No, not really, actually. Most people don't really take me seriously, believe it or not. At least not at first. That's a good question, man. I really don't know. Yeah, burgers, definitely burgers. Burgers, hands down, all day, every day. Gross! It's a Reaper living thing interaction. That's like... As it turns out, keeping this look is not exactly easy. It's gonna take a long time, but to be completely honest, I think she's changing right now. I mean, look at her. She's like 10% less of a brat than she usually is.
Oh, please, don't put that image in my head. May is definitely not dead. May is probably off exploring. Exploring for a very long time. Oh, where do I begin? When May was an eensy-beensy little baby, she would pull herself up on the toilet and, splash around inside. My daughter would actually play inside the toilet bowl. I have photos, actually. Oh my god. Honey, get the pictures of May in the toilet. Oh, here we go. My parents? Oh, no. I never knew my parents. I grew up in shelters my whole life, so it's kind of been my goal to provide May with the best life possible. Of course I do. I miss that little stinker around. What? Evil being of darkness? That's just absurd. Where on earth would you get an idea like that? Probably her personality. Now, I know she can be a big pain, but she grows on you, you know? Hard work. Being a mother has its perks, but all in all, it takes patience.
But we can't assume the worst. I will not accept that. We will find her. I promised my wife. Boo!
You scared me. Get over here!
Ah! What kind of a question is that? Of course we want her back. She's our daughter. She's our only daughter. We love her and we'll never stop loving her. May's mother and I were both in the same animal shelter growing up, and we used to play together all the time. Oh, those were the days. But later, we both ended up being adopted into the same home. And we haven't left each other's side since.
Azalea has been very hospitable. I've made quite a few friends. My best have to be a dog named Garland and a Tom named Burdock. Okay. Once upon a time, there lived a princess and a frog.
And that's the end. Okay, we're done.
I've only met one other Tom, and his name is Burdock. As of right now, we're just friends, but that could always change. Of course I will. It was only one experience, and that shouldn't hold me back from being happy. It felt as if something was lifted, and now I'm a part of a community, and I couldn't be happier. Of course I will miss Reed. I loved him, and a part of me still does. I'm doing great. I've made many new friends, and I feel like I'm finally in a place where I belong. Being homeless was one of the worst experiences I've ever had, and Reed pulled me out of it, and I still love him for it.
I was just, on a stroll through my neighborhood and all. And it wasn't even the first time I'd seen Ivy. I've seen her multiple times. And, you see the same homeless person in the same place. Eventually you kind of do something about it, I guess. Alright, well, Ivy wasn't really doing a lot. When she wasn't just sitting around, she was leaving. And I don't know what she was doing while she was gone. In fact, how do I know that she wasn't cheating on me? I don't feel like I can trust her, okay? I don't really care about dogs. What's the point of this question anyways? I pronounce it the right way. .gif. I don't really know any bats, I suppose. I don't really imagine myself as a bat, and I don't really care to fly. Alright, well, if you really must know, I kind of come from an abusive background. My father was abusive, and when Ivy became distant, the only way I know how to keep her close to me is to force her, because I don't know any other way. Can I skip this one? I'm not feeling up to... Ivy was not the only one hurting in that relationship, alright? Are there any questions that are not about Ivy? Okay, peanut butter. Moving on. I'm done with questions. Okay, goodbye.
Dog Jesus? What's a Jesus? No, it's because I am made of cotton candy. I could never be free, in fear of getting eaten alive. I am truly blessed to be led to my heaven. We all get wiser by the hour, and our perspectives constantly change, but my outlook has definitely changed. There are no words to express my gratitude and luck, though I do miss my owner. I didn't. I really wish I could have been freed, my owner by my side. However, the stars were kind enough just to let me be here. I'd always find my owner painting beautiful drawings of a god, almost as if they worshipped it. I just felt it was only right to believe in it too. Of course, when I was little, I got into all sorts of little things, and one day I found a small box beside my owner's bed. I opened it up, and inside was an unfinished collar. I was so excited, I just had to take it to them. They finished it for me, and I've tied it across my neck. I've loved it ever since. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Oh, stars! I couldn't imagine. It could be that maybe someday far ahead I could. I just hope they won't forget about me.
Ivy is fine. She's made friends with Burdock, and she seems to really fit in with the pack. I was forced to. Basically, Burdock and I grew up in the same household, but we were later abandoned and we felt it was necessary to help the other strays, so we created our pack in the forest.